always taught you could do anything you want to do if you just put your mind to it, if you work really hard. But show business, kind of like entrepreneurship, isn't that easy unless you have a mentor.
Right.
So we created a formula where we put our talent face to face with some of the biggest names in the industry, but we discovered them now on Zoom, which is really cool.
Right.
They go through an open call versus flying into one of our offices. So essentially you could do it from anywhere in the world. You don't have to live in New York or LA, but we put our talent face to face with some of the biggest names who can literally snap their fingers and change somebody's life in a second.
That's awesome. In fact, that's got to be pretty rewarding because you meet somebody that maybe has never done anything before. Now you're connecting them with some of the biggest names in the industry. What would you say is the most rewarding part of your day-to-day life?
Getting to walk through Times Square and maybe seeing one of our talent on a billboard. It's happened before. Or recently I was watching a Christmas movie and saw some of our talent in a Christmas movie on Hallmark.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
getting to see talent living out their dreams. I remember the time that they started on Zoom. Friends and family typically don't believe in them. They don't have any connections.
Right.
They don't even know where to start. Or perhaps they've tried before and it didn't quite work out.
Yeah.
So we're different.
You have a mission at VIP Ignite and a process and a journey that folks take. Can you give me an example of somebody that's been through that process? And you mentioned you saw someone on the movie the other day, but you know, let's talk about that.
We had a woman a couple years back. It was right when the pandemic was starting. Came on a Zoom call. She always thought about getting into acting or modeling. And, you know, in her local market, she had gotten photos done before. And the problem is typically when people get photos done or even take classes, they're not face to face with somebody like you, somebody who can snap their fingers and change their life. And we discovered her on Zoom and we were able to get her seen by an agent. Now, obviously, there are no guarantees. Our job is just to get you face to face, to put you in proximity.
You got to do it.
Then you got to do the rest, exactly. But she ended up getting signed, and now she's earning like $100,000 in one day just from booking modeling and acting jobs.
That is awesome.
So, you know, getting to see talent that literally just all of a sudden a light bulb goes off going, well, why not me?
You take somebody from just off the street almost to $100,000 a day. That's awesome.
It's not typical, but yeah, it could happen.
Right. You've been doing all this for many years now.
Yeah.
What's next for VIP Ignite, and how do you plan to continue to innovate and support the talent in your marketplace?
Well, we do have our new book that just came out, Finding Fame. Right now, Amazon #1.
Oh, nice.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you. My amazing business partner wrote it, Michael Pumpkin. But we also invest in things like Broadway. We love getting proximity, just being able to be in the room with decision makers, because our talent essentially will build those types of connections. But right now, we're in talks to expand our business to South America, to bring the live events over there.
Yeah.
So we're very excited.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I love the Zoom aspect because now you don't have to travel. You can just get on your computer.